Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Zombie Noodle, and today, we're gonna go ahead and continue. I think this is the 4th episode of Democracy. As you can see, I'm looking at the food standards. Liberals are kind of liking it. It's associating with health, and the farmers is negatively affecting them. So let's go ahead and click the next button. We'll see what our changes from the last episode did. Hopefully, we don't lose that high productivity. Hopefully. We're turning a blind eye to corporate tax avoidance and fudging unemployment figures again. Man, we're really good at that. Ooh, Chiefs! Filibustering. You certainly have the stamina for politics. You have been working away at your office for so long now that it's almost time to start the next day's work. Wow. So we've been doing really good on this. So there we go. Oh, we got a credit rating upgrade. All right. Our GDP is taking a little bit of hit. Unemployment's going down though. Health is normal, crime normalized, poverty is kind of low, and our education is really high. Your approval rating is disappointing. We have 45%, but we're slowly going up. The hard left extremist group known as the Revolutionary Army are growing in strength and may represent a serious threat to our government in the medium term. Okay, so we really have to get with these leftist extremists. Black Power group, wow, Black Power, and the Revolutionary Army. They're both hating on us pretty bad. The Human Rights Society really doesn't like us, so we're gonna have to tame the liberalist just a little bit. We can take a hit to religious because I don't really give a shit about the religious right as far as the government is concerned, and it's really negatively impacting the liberals. So I think we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. Raise 30, Jesus Christ, lower 21. We can still teach both systems, but I'm gonna do emphasis on evolution when we get those. Yes, I know we have insufficient capital. I guess that's what that is. That's capital. Political capital. I guess I could have hovered over it. Alcoholism is going to take another big dive. Probably because the GDP is doing so well. But it's kind of going down a little bit due to internet crime, crime in general, capital gains, corporation tax. We have a surplus of $406 billion, which is awesome. Our debt, when I inherited it, was like 300 billion or 3 trillion, and now it's at 2,900 billion. So we're actually eating away at our debt, which is really good. Parents kind of like us. Environmentalists, for whatever reason, fucking hate us right now. Not too sure why. Let's see what we can do to state environmentalists. The environment is negatively impacting environmentalists for some reason. So is the pollution. CO2 emissions are really bad, and road building. But the biofuel subsidiaries, clean fuel, hybrid cars, car tax, and petrol tax, that's kind of making them happy. But the CO2 is fucking killing them. The CO2, Jesus Christ, it's rising crazily. Because of car usage, air travel, and the GDP. And traffic congestion, so we're gonna have to do something about that immediately. Wrong button. For those of you who are wondering, these are our cabinet members. We never really fully introduced them. We'll go through. The first guy, Frank Gonzalez. He is Spanish, not Mexican. His political people is the commuter and religious. He's got pretty good effectiveness. His experience is getting better, and he's really loyal to us. So good job, Frank Gonzalez, Mr. Gonzalez. Now, the welfare office is done by Kevin Stewart. He is a relative newcomer to the political field, and he's with the conservatives and the capitalists. He's really loyal to us. He's got a mediocre experience, I guess, and he's pretty effective, though. The economy is all based on Joshua Johnson. That keen playboy of a bastard, Joshua, He's not really all that loyal to us, but he's really good with the youth and the ethnic minorities. So we could probably do something about that. Taxes. The tax man. Chancellor Kevin Sanders. We have two Kevins. Kevin Stewart and Kevin Sanders. No relation. But he's a socialist and liberal, and he has like little to no fucking experience, which is a bit sad. But I mean, to be fair, we haven't really done too much with taxes. So okay. Public service, she's really pissed off at us right now because she's the trade unionist and parents. She is like not really happy with me. In fact, she's only giving me one power fist per turn. And so is this transport guy. Ethnic minorities and capitalists. We're gonna have to do something about the transportation and public services. But we're gonna really have to do something about the environmental issue. So let's see what we can do. What's negatively influencing the environment? GDP is negatively influencing it. Car usage, air travel, tourism. I mean, no, it's not. Hybrid cars initiative is doing it. Pollution control. So we basically just need to increase the environment. So let's see what we can do about implementing new policies. Yeah. So, organic farming is naturally popular with farmers and environmentalists, and we have a lot of money. So I say we go ahead and invest in organic farm, but it's going to take 15 of our fucking points. Clean energy is only going to take 2, but it's really expensive. But I think it's worth it. We have $480 billion at our disposal, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to piss off capitalists, and we're going to really negate these CO2 emissions a lot, which is contributing a lot to pollution and pissing off the environmentalists. But environmentalists and the environment are going to get a huge boost increase. It's going to take a little bit for that environmental to kick in. It's going to take a bit longer for that CO2 emissions to drop. But we're going to spend almost $26 billion, and I think it's going to be well worth it. It really is. So that should get the environmentalists off our back at least. Now let's see what we can do about this liberal front. There's a lot of shit going on. I know the creationism that's really going against them. The narcotics issue that's kind of going against them. The death penalty I'm all about. Citizenship tests, solar control, military spending. This is really one of those really tricky things, because liberalists are all about freedom, you know what I mean? And so it's kind of hard to really give them stuff. Free eye tests, that's always a really good thing. Public libraries, university grant art subsidiaries, attracting tourists. Healthcare vouchers, public healthcare while it's enabling everybody to stay fit. Healthcare vouchers are issued by the state. Everybody only to spend on private sector healthcare, which is a different approach to pure state health. It's tax credit. The hospitals are privately run, and medical staff are no longer state employees. I almost want to do this, because our healthcare in America fucking blows. Socialism is going to take a big dive, which is not good for the liberals, but private healthcare is going to go up, middle earnings, poor earnings are going to go up, equality is going to go up. So I'm thinking about we should spend $200 billion a quarter. Where are we at right now? I mean, that should be okay. Let's not and say we did. Rent control, public services. Did we? Oh fuck! Did we do it? Oh shit! I think we did. I think this is new. Healthcare vouchers. Fuck! We did. How do liberals feel about it? They don't. They don't. Shit. I didn't want to do it. Okay, so we're gonna have to let it roll. We'll see how our fucking budget's gonna do. Oh god, it's gonna suck. We just did so well on our budget. Let's go. Green plot. Uncovered operatives have infiltrated an extremist eco-terror group known as Warriors of Gaia. This organization is committed to striking at the very heart of government, possibly even a direct assassination attempt. It is a threat we should take seriously, but there's no imminent danger, but we should give the situation under close watch. God damn it, eco bastards! Health is on the rise, GDP is going down, crime. We still have 126 billion in surplus, that's good. Oh, food proposal. A number of large agricultural companies are interested in growing genetically modified GM food in our soil. Some food can be genetically manipulated to allow for longer shelf life and both disease and herbicide resistance. Opponents are concerned about the potential risks associated with altering the food chain. Farmers are divided on the issue. I'm not even going to read the rest of this. There was a documentary I saw that was really cool. GM food is not putting weird stem cells or changing or adding things to plants. What it's doing is genetically modifying the DNA of the plants for them to grow larger, to add in more nutrients into the fruit and the seeds. It's actually a pretty safe practice. Now, although it is true we don't have any long-term effects of it, so far all studies have shown that it's fine. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do it, which is good. Our ministers are best described as supportive, and their effectiveness is considered fair. One or more of the ministers is considering their position. That's not good. We're at 47%, and we're really going to have to look at that eco thing. The environmentalists are kind of stated at the moment right now. CO2 emissions, they're gonna they're gonna have to start taking a dive. But the clean air subsidiaries haven't really kicked in. Car usage is still kicking our asses, and so is kind of air travel. It's really negatively affecting the environmentalists. They are really pissed off at this. So I mean, we're gonna have to try to figure out something to boost that up. Now we have clean air subsidiaries, we have pollution control, we got hybrid cars that are helping it out. But the car usage is killing us. Maybe we should invest in public transportation. What do you think? How's our buses doing? Public transportation hasn't really gone up. Maybe there's something we can do about it. So let's look at transportation. Bus lanes. Let's also look at how much money we have to spend. We have a surplus of 126. So I think we should really do this whole bus subsidiaries thing. It can be an expensive option, but it's going to help us out a lot. The commuter base will go up, the motorist will go down, bus usage will go up, core earnings will go up, commuter income, capitalists are going to go down a little bit, but it's fine. We're going to max this bitch out at 37, and that should get the economists good, because the motorist will drop, that means car usage will drop, and it should be okay. Hopefully that in itself will help the economy. Now let me look at this. This is going to go ahead and increase bus usage, increase all that stuff. Bus usage will go up, and if bus usage goes up, then car usage will go down. You see what I'm saying? So I think it'll be good. Once car usage goes down, it'll cut down on CO2 emissions, it will cut down on traffic congestion, and it will cut down actually on the asthma epidemic that's been going on. And it'll take a little bit of pressure off the environmentalists, so that'll be fine. We really need to do something else about the environmentalists. There's got to be something here that we can do that the environmentalists will be like, yay, there's recycling. Man, I'm really just not a fucking supporter of recycling, but that should help out the environmentalists a lot. So let's go ahead and do that at 10 billion. We'll apply that. And we're out of PowerPoints, and let's go on to the next term. Alright, so hopefully this shit will be better. Inventing the internet, and we're fudging unemployment figures. GDP is taking a hit, unemployment is going up. God, crime is going down, which is good. Fuck, high productivity is now at an end. Our workers' productivity is falling, sadly we're no longer considered to be a nation of... Oh, god damn it! We have a small deficit of 7 billion. Oil pipeline is attacked. We have just heard that there's been an attack on an oil pipeline in a neighboring country, apparently by a rebel faction, and that oil supplies to our country may be under threat. Other nations look like they will be stockpiling oil as a result to insulate themselves against the effects of repeated attacks, and a result, the supply of oil has fallen and they take a while to recover. Fuck. We're still at 47%. Not that great, but let's see how this goes. Alright, so environmentalists are getting a little bit more keen. Let's look at our problems here. Alcoholism should be gone by the next term. Computer hacking, it's still pretty bad. Let's see how pollution's doing. Pollution is taking a nice little nosedive here, and let's see how that's affecting CO2. CO2 is going down. Once these clean air subsidiaries kind of kick in, it's going to really affect that a lot. Car usage and stuff will start going down. Let's check out how car usage is going. Car usage should be going down here. The bus subsidiaries, bus usage is going to start nicking it a little bit. And see how our buses are doing. But public transportation is going up, but like I said, it's just getting started. So we'll see how that turns out. And yeah, I think we're just kind of floating right now. We're gonna have to figure out something with the GDP. Apparently, it's taken a really big hit. And I'm thinking that it's just traffic congestion, oil prices. That's really given it a big hit. And the pollution controls also taking a big hit. Capital gains, corporation tax. I'm not too sure what these corporation tax is. Let's see. The income of this is $172 billion a quarter. Socialists like it, socialism, but nobody else really seems to like it. What are you? Blind guy. Welfare fraud department. Okay, that seems to be going okay. Crime is still plummeting drastically. So that's really good. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and is it time yet? Let me do a time check really quick. And we're back. Sorry about that. My game crashed when I was checking the time. Normally I have a timer set, but yeah, it went ahead and set it back to the beginning of this new day, this new term. I kind of forgot what I was doing, but we have 19 fist points. We were trying to figure out how to boost the GDP. That was it. And we were looking at the tax thing. How's unemployment doing? Is unemployment going up? It's going up a little bit. And it's really just affected by the GDP. Let's see what we can do about this. Economy. The welfare, no. Foreign policy, no. Taxes. Micro generation tax grants? These grants are given to citizens to help subsidize the cost of energy. Micro generation, such as solar panels and wind turbines, go and take advantage of some people's desire to make a personal step toward cleaner and greener energy and increase the country's overall energy efficiency. Huh. That seems pretty good. Let's do that. Free eye test. See, I keep going back to this free eye test because, believe it or not, I need glasses. At least I did, and it's sort of one of those things that it hits me like right in the chest. So look at this. CO2 emissions will take a hit. Everything else will go up. So let's max this bitch out. 15 billion. Let's do that. The environment will take a good one. I mean, we're at a deficit, but I mean, this isn't too bad. I mean, we're kind of floating where we were. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that free eye tests. We're gonna implement that. The poor are really gonna like it. Capitalists and wealthy don't like it. The poverty is gonna take a hit, which is good. And so let's go ahead and jack that up a bit. We'll do a good. Fuck it, 5.3. That'll be really good. The wealthy really won't like it, neither will capitalists. But it will take a hit to poverty. Health is gonna go up. Retirement. Poor earnings will go up. Socialists, poor. This is going to be good for everybody, with the exception of rich people. Which, let's look at the wealthy. I give a fuck about the wealthy at this point. the poor people. We're the poor. The poor. We always want to help out the poor, the middle income. I'm sure parents will really like that as well. At some point. So, all right. I think that'll be it for this time. Join me next time where we're going to go ahead and click the next button. We're going to get towards the end of our term. Oh, it's getting close. I don't have as much green on my screen as I would like. I have the same amount of green as I have red. Yellow is all kind of like kind of low. My popularity is a little low. This is gonna be a fucking bitch. I really need to get cracking on that drug and alcohol problem. It seems to be going down. Hopefully the next term it'll be gone. I really need to crack down on drugs without pissing off the liberals too much. And this asthma, this whole fucking asthma thing is fucking so bad. But the pollution's taking a big nosedive, and hopefully it continues taking a nosedive, because if that goes down, then the asthma will go down as well. Homelessness, always a problem, always a problem. But look, it's dropping. That's pretty fucking pimp, because our poverty level's going down. Our unemployment is still it still affects it, but yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. So all right, join me next time where we'll be coming back, end of our term. We're going to be trying to figure out if the environmentalists are going to kill me or not. And I will catch you all next time. Peace out.